Oh, the elegance of life. Doesn't that sound awesome? You guys like stoked? You're probably wondering, am I gonna pass down some philosophical meanings to you, or something like that? And I don't really know, man. I don't really know. I know that we're gonna be talking about the elegance of life, though. This like literally came to me, I'd say about 3 minutes ago, and I don't know why, but I was just super stoked to share this with you guys. I wanna go back about 5 minutes in my life from this very point that I'm speaking to you right now, currently in time, to the kitchen. We're going to the kitchen, guys. We're playing it simple here. And I was in the kitchen with a friend, and it just kind of occurred to me. And my friend always likes to drink water and ice. It sounds so plain, right? I mean, really, it sounds super. That's about as plain as you can get in terms of drinking something. Uh, Ice and water, which is basically the same damn thing, water and water, except one is frozen. But it clicked to me, like, my friend is obsessed with drinking water and ice, and he just really genuinely enjoys water and ice, and I'd say 90% of the time that's what he drinks, water and ice. And so I just kind of sat there and realized that water and ice actually is kind of good. I went ahead and sat there and watched him dispense some ice and put some water in the glass, and so I figured, what the hell, I'll do the same thing, and I'll try to enjoy it to the fullest extent. And so I dispensed some ice in that glass, and I put a little bit of water in there. Went down, sat on the couch, happened to have my iPod in my pocket, and so I figured, hey, let's play some tunes while I sip on this pristine glass of ice water and just enjoy it. Enjoy the crisp taste of water, the simplicity of it, and the smoothness of it as I sip on it and listen to some electronic dance music. Yes, I think that's the for me it's the best thing that allows me to connect to the feelings. That's what I like to call them. As I listen to good music. Anyways, I sat there on the couch and kind of enjoyed the glass of water. It really, I don't know why, but it got me excited to kind of gain an understanding of the simplicity of things in life and how we can learn to enjoy them, and how something so simple as water and ice can just be dope as shit. And I just genuinely thought that was so cool, because I think those of us that are good at it actually enjoy the simplicities of life a lot of the time, but we just don't really realize it, you know. And it got me thinking kind of beyond that at how if you learn to just genuinely enjoy the simple things in life, that life isn't really that difficult to enjoy to an extent. You know, if it's you don't really allow yourself to get held back by all these super hardcore wants and desires, you know. If you want a Porsche all the time, and you know it's going to be really hard to get, and if you're not going to be happy unless you get a Porsche, it's going to be kind of happy to be happy, right? But if you learn to say, hey man, I got a car, isn't that just freaking sick as hell that I can just drive wherever I want? I mean, I have a freaking car. I remember I used to complain all the time about my truck, and I still do. I catch myself from time to time. You know, my truck doesn't get the best of gas mileage. It's kind of old. It's not fast, and you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I can come up with excuses all day if I really want to. But that's kind of the main point. Is anybody can come up with an excuse if they really genuinely want to, subconsciously or consciously. But it's coming up with the awesome things regarding whatever it is that you might be feeling or talking about in your life. You know, so we're talking about my truck. The It was simple for me to switch my mindset from talking about the negative things about my truck, like why it doesn't get good gas mileage and all this other crap, to saying, hey, you know what? I think it's pretty badass that I actually have a car and I can drive wherever the hell I want. Like, if I want to go to Las Vegas tomorrow, I can get my truck and drive to Las Vegas. You know, isn't that cool? Isn't it cool that I can actually like drive a four-wheeled vehicle? If we go back like 400 years ago, people didn't have cars. If I went back into the medieval ages and bumped up in my truck playing some 50 Cent, dude, I'd be king of the jungle over there. Man, I would be like king of Europe in 2 seconds if I pulled up in a truck. People would be like, oh my god, what is that? Right? And then you can even take it into more simplistic things, like, aren't spices so cool? They make your food taste awesome, right? But we really take them for granted. It's just spices. They're like $4 or $5 at the store each. Not really too much. But if you go back like 600-700 years ago, man, people used to trade spices for currency. Like, that's how hardcore spices were. So isn't it sick that we just have like spices can be so simple but yet so meaningful at the same time? And just because we don't live in the past 700 years ago doesn't mean that we can't be like, oh my god, I got some pepper on this bitch. It tastes good. Like, I just get excited about that. And I don't know if this commentary really was taking any solid standpoint, but I just wanted to bring my little epiphany to you guys, I guess I can call it. I just really thought it was really cool. The concept of like, you can make something awesome. It's just up to you. And as I go back to my friend and his glass of water and ice, like, he just gets fucking stoked to drink water and ice, you know? Sorry about the language. I'm super excited about this. I'm like, I'm going to apply this to everything now. I'm going to have like a white plain t-shirt. I'm going to be like, yeah, this is the most badass t-shirt in the world because it's white and I don't know, it just rocks. I don't know. I'm going to try to apply this to as many things as I can because I think it would make life much more enjoyable. And if you learn to enjoy the simple things, when you actually attain some hardcore things, it makes them just so much more awesome. You know, if you're used to drinking ice water every day and that's just the best thing ever to you, when you get a glass of iced tea, like, holy crap. That's some next level shit right there. Isn't it awesome to appreciate something like that to an extent of super awesomeness? Like, I just think that concept is so cool. And this video wasn't really, I didn't really make it for you guys to have any sort of structure. I know it's probably kind of all over the place, but I just figured I'd share this mindset with you guys, and I know it's nothing that you've probably never heard before. Enjoy the simple things in life, right? I mean, it's pretty well spoken and well known, but I figured bringing the example of ice water to you guys would help you remember it. I don't know, maybe next time you're drinking some Pepsi or orange juice or whatever, you might say, hey, I remember that video Flex made about ice water. I don't know, man. I'm going to enjoy this Pepsi to the max. Or maybe next time you go to the supermarket or next time you go to a restaurant, you order a glass of water and you, instead of saying, this sucks, this is just water, you can say, hey, man, this is some crystal clean water. Even if it's dirty, you can say, hey, man, this is... I guess it's going a little extensive, huh? Calling dirty water good, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. And, I don't know. I guess I'll leave you guys with that. I'm hopefully going to... I'm actually going to go hop on Black Ops 2 right now and try to get a gameplay for you guys. Damn, that game is freaking hard. That's all I can say. But we'll see what I can do, and hopefully I can get something to cover this commentary. And, yeah, with that said, I'd like to leave you guys, and I'd like to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving weekend. Hopefully I'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how things go, but I want to leave you guys fresh and simple with that. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thanks, as always, for your time spent on my video. Very much appreciate it. And as always, guys, stay fly and stay fresh, and I'll catch you later. Peace.